a solid system of ethics in play with your auditing activity, you can have major disasters like Enron, which almost tanked the economy, and then the Wall Street shenanigans, which again, back in 2008, almost tanked the economy. Various laws have been put in place to prevent these transgressions from occurring again.
This is financial advisor Patrick Monroe talking about how to define accounting ethics. Ethics are an important cornerstone of every successful business, and accounting is no exception. The ethics that an accountant is looking at is the ethical management of money, resources, and people. And as those come together in an accounting practice or in fact, a business, the CFO can feel good about what they have done relative to ethics. It's easy to fall off the ethical pathway in a business by cutting corners and cooking the books, as it's known, fudging the numbers, and this can create massive problems down the road, resulting in fines, imprisonment, in fact, for the owners of the company. So malfeasance is not something that someone wants to get involved in, and ethics is very, very important when it comes to accounting. This is financial advisor Patrick Monroe talking about how to define accounting ethics.
So to start off, I guess, by answering that question, ethical is kind of a big word that means a whole sort of different things to a lot of different people. So probably to break it down into three things that, I guess, three tangible things that I can kind of see it as. So being an accountant, by nature has to be it's a very ethical position that you're placed in within society. And three things that need to be instilled are respect, trustfulness, and the ability to be honest as well. So I think respect, honesty, and trustworthiness are the three things that you need to be ethical accountant. So people can place their trust in you and know that you're going to give it your all and do a good job and be honest and fair in your reporting and whatever you're doing, and no matter who you're talking with or whatever you may be doing. If you keep those kinds of three standards in mind, that's what I think it kind of means to be ethical.
Where you'll be confronted with an ethical dilemma, and when whether you're ethical or not, will certainly affect your job history later. Something I just went over in my fraud class, there was a major study done where 30% of the people are honest all the time. This is the findings, where 30% of the people were honest all the time, 30% of the people were dishonest all the time, and 40% of the people were situationally either honest or dishonest, depending on the situation. So you can see there's a huge percentage that possibly could be dishonest in a given business situation. But like I say, I've seen that in lots and lots of cases, especially with my accounting and tax practice that I have. There's a lot of people that think you'll do anything, but somebody in my position, having a CPA, you do something like that and you're going to lose your license real quick. So all in all, to be an ethical accountant means that you're going to be allowed to practice into the future, because once you get caught on one of these major unethical, transactions that you were a part of, lots and lots of CPAs lose their license, and that's not anything that an ethical CPA would even consider doing. So I guess that's about it.
To be an ethical accountant, you must have one quality enlisted in you. That quality is integrity. An ethical accountant is someone who won't lie, cheat, or steal. This person will report information to investors, creditors, shareholders, and the company honestly. We've seen with what Arthur Andersen partner David Duncan did with Enron, where he shredded work papers to try and cover his bag. Unlike what we've seen with Tyco, where their CEO Dennis Kozlowski and CFO Mark Schwartz came up with a $600 million racketeering scheme involving stock fraud, unauthorized bonuses, and falsified expense reports to benefit themselves. An ethical accountant is someone who stands by what they believe in and doesn't fold their values to anyone. Former Bonaventure alum Edward H. Baston, an accounting graduate and now current CEO of Delta, could have let his values fold when Georgia state lawmakers dropped a jet fuel tax break after the airline ended discounts for an upcoming NRA meeting. He fired back at them and told them that Delta's values aren't for sale.